Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this really easy beach dress. And you can make it with this optional fringe, or you can make it without a fringe. It's very easy. It's the same repetitive one row repeat of mesh stitches. And the fringe is optional. So you're going to make two rectangles similar to long scarves. And optional, you can add fringe at the top and at the bottom. And then you're going to stack the two rectangles and sew down the two sides. Pass a cord through at the top, and then the fringe will hang down. The back, there are two options. You can just leave the back draped down without a cord, or you can add a cord the same as the front and tie it at the shoulders as straps. So let's get started. You can find all my patterns in my Ravelry store, over 2,000 patterns there, and many of them are free, or on my Etsy site. Hectanuga Patterns is my name there, and I have approximately 700 patterns there. I used a solid color for this design, but you could use a variegated color like this, and that would be lovely as well. To make this easy beach skirt, I'm going to work with worsted weight yarn and a 9mm crochet hook. Start with a slip knot. And you're going to work a foundation chain that is 1/2 the width of your hips. So if your hips are 40 inches, this foundation chain should be 20 inches, and maybe give it 1 inch of ease. So I'm going to go ahead and work my foundation chain to measure 1/2 the width of hips. Now when you have your foundation chain the correct length, you're going to double crochet in the 3rd stitch from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. Double crochet. And that turning chain will count as a double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2. Skip the next 2 stitches. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1, and 2. And you're going to repeat that all the way across the row. Chain 2, 1, 2. Skip 2, make 2 double crochet. 1, and 2. Like that, so work all the way across the row. Okay, I worked all the way across the row. At the end of the row, chain 2 and turn. And that will count as the first double crochet. Double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2. Double crochet in the next 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Chain 2, double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochet. And when you're working this pattern, you'll work that all the way across the row. At the end of the row, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to double crochet in that double crochet, and in that turning chain. Like that, and you're going to keep repeating that until your rectangle is as long as you would like your dress to be. And here's my finished panel, and there's the part that I worked. And you can see that that's how you're going to work this entire rectangle. And I've gone ahead and I've worked as long as I want my dress to be. And the fringe is optional. In this design, I have added a fringe at both the top and the bottom. And then I worked a chain cord. And I passed it through my third row of stitches at the top. And then this will fold down for the top of the dress. Back, there are two options. You can just leave the back draped down without a cord, or you can add a cord the same as the front and tie it at the shoulders as straps. And then you're going to sew a seam down the two sides. And then this cord will tie around the neck, so this will gather. And start your seam about here, probably 6 inches from the top. And you only have to sew it down a little ways, and then you can leave the bottom section open as long slits, which will make it easier for walking. And that's it. That's how easy it is. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.